Arsenal are back on top of the league now after winning against Fulham, and it's been a very, very good weekend for all the Arsenal fans out there. So, yes, I'm one of them, and welcome back. This is God's on Goal, and remember to like, share, and subscribe. And this is basically a match reaction, a raw reaction without watching any other content. Because before I make any reactions, or rather, when I make any posts about Arsenal, the Arsenal game, I watch other channels and see what exactly they're saying. But today, I'm just going to say exactly how I feel it, and it's been not necessarily a bad game, not necessarily a good game, but 3 points is what exactly I had predicted in the game. A clean sheet is even making it sweeter. The performance was actually exemplary, especially from Bukayo Saka. I guess he won the man of the match, if I'm not mistaken. But the goal he got from another set piece, another corner kick, and yeah, that is exactly how I'd want to win my games, whereby most of the rival fans and most of the pundits will only talk about how how we only score, in set pieces only. So that is on them, and that is how they will want to deal with it. So yeah, it's a good weekend, as you've seen. Yeah, Fulham was one of those games that you were expected to win. It wasn't going to be It wasn't going to be easy at all. At all. Especially it's a London derby. It was an away game. It was a late kickoff. If you put all that into perspective, I guess the pressure was on us to win because Man City had won their previous game. Chelsea had won their previous game. We aren't really far off from where they are actually sitting, but they're doing well. They're doing well wherever they are. So we had to produce a result worthy of title contenders. And majority of rival fans are angry, like, oh, we shouldn't be, playing for corners. We shouldn't be, doing for. We shouldn't be, winning games the way we win them. So all in all, it doesn't really matter of how we win games. It only matters how. It only matters how we get the 3 points. And once we get the 3 points, those are the most important ones. And that is as simple as it can as it can be. That's exactly how it is. So yes, it was a good day. Very, very good day. The lineup was great. Trossard did what Trossard, you know, Trossard did Trossard things. I mean, come on, it's a 1-0 win. 1-0 to the Arsenal. What else do you expect? What else do you need from your team that is actually challenging you for the league? And the pressure is on them, because to most of the people, this game looked easy. To most of rival fans, they expected us to win. They expected us to blow teams away. They expected us, to be on the front foot, be there, and getting some insane results. But then again, who is there to actually dictate of how we win apart from the coach? And the coach, you know, putting in a winning team. We were happy with the lineup, and even to make it even better, the tactics were spot on because we limited, and not only limit, we denied Fulham to zero shots on target, and that is a whole 90 minutes. And that is like the second game running, if I'm not mistaken, where we haven't conceded any shots on target. Like Raya is just collecting clean sheets comfortably. When he's required to make a save, we know Raya is one of those guys who can be able to make a save. Those picture camera saves, and that is the best part about football. That is the best part about being an Arsenal fan. And it is rattling rival fans all day, every day because they can't believe that we actually going to win. And they are actually saying that it is not sustainable. You cannot be getting set pieces every day. You won't be scoring all set pieces. And if you actually check the stats on how we played, we had about 10 corners. We only scored from one. And the only way we can generate corners in a game is if we, you know, actually attack and create chances, and that's how you're going to get corners because there is no way corners can be get gotten from our side. They got their own six corners. They didn't score from either of them. We had the most possession. We had the most shots on target. Those were five. We had the most shots in the game. We had the most possession as usual. The most passes. Like we dominated Fulham. If you remember this fixture last season, we drew with them. I think it was 1-1 against Fulham, and we didn't, even if you check the previous game versus West Ham, we did not win last season because we lost at the Emirates. We won again. It wasn't the best performance, but we got a 2-0 win. Today we get a Fulham win, and then the next game we go to Crystal Palace. Actually, we play Crystal Palace, and we didn't win last season. So if we get another points from that, that's good. Also, if you remember the Newcastle game, we did not win last season. We lost to them 3 out of 4 games. 3 out of 4 games. Do you know how insane that is? And we still, we still won the other day. So we've gained 9 points from what we got last season, which was 1 point, and that is an improvement. Nobody can actually tell you that we did uh, we did bad. So yeah, as an Arsenal fan, you should be happy. You should be extremely excited that we actually got it over the line, and we can now focus on the Champions League game over the weekday, so that we can climb up the table, maintain our 100% record. I mean, that is that is football in a nutshell. Like, what else do you really expect from your team? Like, what do you expect to gain? Because at some point, you have to give accolades to your team. You have to give them the benefits of doubt. You have to make sure that I mean, you have to make sure that you support your team the best way you know how. So yeah, I am happy with the team and what it has done up to now. I am happy with how the game is has evolved and how we are taking advantages from set pieces from our games. So what is the fuss all about? I mean, I'm happy. That is what I'm happy. And when you come to the to the lineup and who actually started in the game, um, no, we expected the lineup. The lineup was strong enough to actually win. We had Trossard on the left wing. We had Gyökeres starting up top, Bukayo Saka, Declan Rice, Zubimendi, and Eze in the midfield, and then Calafiori, Gabriel, Saliba, Timber, David Raya. That was a pretty strong lineup. That was a lineup we expected to win. And now that we've won, people are angry. As an Arsenal fan, please enjoy your moment. Enjoy exactly what it means. And yes, the subs, who came in subs? Let me see. Oh yeah, Gabriel Martinelli came in as a substitute. Christian Nogard came in, I think, in the 90 plus minute. Mikel Merino came in as the 10. Just try and manage the game. We didn't make all so many subs because we didn't really need to, because he had to because Fulham were attacking most of the times. Fulham were gaining ground on us, and they wanted to try and find an equalizer as soon as they could. So if you put it into that perspective, then yeah, the subs looked good. Everybody rested. Whoever rested, Gyökeres didn't have really a good game. Didn't score, but he had some really nice shots. Like had about 2 or 3 shots in the game. Didn't have so many touches, but you can see the link up play with Saka, with Trossard, with Eze. Eze wasn't really that good, but yeah, we'll come into the match ratings later. But yes, we're top of the league. We've won the game. That is the basics of what we want this season. We have to win games. We don't really doesn't really matter about the performance. It doesn't really matter how we win games. That is what we need. That is what is required of us to go and challenge for the league. And now that the Liverpool are facing Manchester United, the pressure is on them. The pressure is on them to perform tomorrow, because now Man City won the game. We won our game. So yes, they know they have to win. They have to produce something tomorrow. So all in all, it was a good outing, good game to watch. And I think the next game we'll be facing. Oh, we're actually facing Atletico Madrid on Tuesday. So that is also a very, very tough game, but we expected to win. And then when you come to, which is this other team? Oh, yeah, then we go to face Crystal Palace on Sunday. That is around 5 p.m. So why not? Why not enjoy this win for us? Yes, it's a good win. I've enjoyed it, and I will come to the more match analysis. I'll come in the next episode and talk about other matches and how they've gone, who scored, etc. etc. So yes, remember to like, share, subscribe. This is Goats on Goal. I'll see you the next time.